嗨，各位同学好，欢迎来到 Phonics 自然音标 Phonics 自然音标的课程。今天老师为你介绍的是 Vocabulary of the Day， 而今天老师要介绍两个单字 ，two vocabulary words for today。那当然，这两个单字是跟我们讲一个犯罪有关的相关的这个生字。Okay, let's go for two words for today, and I will pronounce those two words. If you can spell them out, and you can do it after my pronunciation. Okay, the first one today, death. 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 Second one today, penalty. 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 Okay, if you can spell those two words, please spell it out. I will repeat those two words again. The first word today, death. 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 Second word today, penalty. 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 Those two are related, so if we combine those two words together, is death penalty. Death penalty. Death penalty. If you can spell them out, please. If you cannot, I will give you more definition for those two words. Okay, let's go to the first word. Definition of death in English. It's a noun. The action or fact of dying or being killed. The end of the life of a person or organism. I don't believe in life after death. An increase in deaths from skin cancer. Again, definition of death in English. Noun. The action or fact of dying or being killed. The end of life of a person or organism. I don't believe in life after death. An increase in deaths from skin cancer. More example sentences. It is a sad fact that these deaths are now so commonplace that they are rarely make the news. Again, more example sentences. It is a sad fact that these deaths are now so commonplace that they rarely make the news. Origins. Old English this of Germanic origins, related to Dutch doet and German tut, also to die. Again, origins of death. Old English this of Germanic origin, related to Dutch dut, doet, and German tut, also to die. Okay, let's go to the second word. Penalty. Definition of penalty in English. It's a noun. A punishment imposed for breaking a law, rule, or contract. The charge carries a maximum penalty of 10 years imprisonment. Again, definition of penalty in English. Noun. A punishment imposed for breaking a law, rule, or contract. The charge carries a maximum penalty of 10 years imprisonment. More example sentences. Even if he does, the maximum penalty for breaking the rules is fine of 2,000 per violation. More example sentences. Even if he does, the maximum penalty for breaking the rules is fine of 2,000 per violation. Origins of penalty. Early 16th century probably via Anglo-Norman French. From medieval Latin, Phonologists based on Pona pen. Origins: early 16th century, probably via Anglo-Norman French, from medieval Latin. Phonologists based on Pona pen. 好，各位同学，不知道有没有把这两个单字能否拼出来？那我们先来介绍这两个单字。第一个单字 death, D-E-A-T-H, death, death. Definition of death in English. Noun: the action or fact of dying or being killed. The end of the life of a person or organism. I don't believe in life after death. An increase in deaths from skin cancer. More example sentences. It is a sad fact that these deaths are now so commonplace that they rarely make the news. Origins: Old English dis, of Germanic origins, relative to Dutch tooth and the German tot, also to die. Penalty, penalty, penalty. Definition of penalty in English. Noun: a punishment imposed for breaking a law, rule, or contract. The charge carries a maximum penalty of 10 years imprisonment. More example sentences. Even if he does, the maximum penalty for breaking the rules is a fine of 2,000 per violation. Origins: early 16th century, probably via Anglo-Norman French, from medieval Latin. Phonologists based on Pona pen. 好的，那我们看这边的第一个单词 death, D-E-A-T-H, death. Death 是一个很特别的字，因为我们可以看到它的 onset 是 D， 它的 nucleus 是 E-A combination 它的 nucleus 也就是它的核母核音所以它的母核音或者我们讲说它的主要的这个母音当然或者我们讲说是除了讲母音的话，我们还可以讲它是押韵的地方是 E 跟 A 这个地方，而 TH 是它的 coda 也就是它的尾音。好，所以我们可以看到它的 coda 它的 coda 是 TH 这个 diagram， 因为它是一个名词。好，那大部分只要是名词 TH 都是念 th。好，那如果是副词，通常就念 the。所以这还蛮好分的所以通常名词我们就念 th。所以 death 那它很特别，它的 E 跟 A 合起来 ，A 不发音 ，E 又是降母音，所以它形成一个很特别的符号。我们可以看，你可以说是 A 不发音也就是我们讲 silent A 或者我们讲 silenced 那我们讲说 A 是 short vowels short vowels E， 所以它念 dead 所以再看一遍它的图形所以我们可以这样的话death 二合音 digraph 二合音 digraph th as， 所以我们就念 death 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 所以这样当然这个字是比较特别的所以你可以看到它的组合，再看一遍C V V C C 不过这个 V 后面的 V 是不发音的，所以 death。好，第二个单词 penalty P-E-N-A-L-T-Y。好，那它是 P-E-N interpon A-L interpon T-Y。我们看它的 interpons 它的 interpons， 那重音在第一个音节 所以这边我们看第一个音节的 onset 是 P 啊 ，onset 是 P 啊 ，nucleus 是 E， 第一个音节中的 coda 是 N， 所以它是有 coda 的哦，所以它是 V 加 C 的组合 before interpunct， 所以它是一个我们讲这个时候就形成一个什么？形成一个 closed syllable 啊，那 closed syllable 的话，它是短母音，所以念 pen 啊。那当然后面两个都清母音啊，所以一个念一个念 e，ending y as e 啊 ，ending y 啊 ，ending y 啊 as e， 所以我们念 t。好，再一遍 ，pen interpunct al interpunct ty， 重音在第一音节，好，所以 v 加 c， 所以这是什么？形成一个什么 close syllable， 好，因为是 v 加 c， 好，所以我们有子音挡在这个音节符号前，就会形成关闭的close 关闭的这个syllable 关闭的音节。所以这时候画个箭头朝下 ，pen， 好，那当然后面两个是弱母音，一个念panel， 一个念 et， penalty， 好的，这两个单词我们再 review 一次 ，death， penalty。好的，我们来看，今天是讲到一个犯人的故事，所以我们从你只要打 Ronnie Lee Garner 就可以找到这个文章。OK， 我看看我们要念到哪里哈，念到这里好了哈。Ronnie Lee Garner 1961 to 1910 was an American felon who received the death penalty for the murder in 1985 and was executed by a firing squad by the state of Utah. In 1984, he killed a bartender during a robbery in Salt Lake City, and the next year killed an attorney in an unsuccessful escape attempt. He was sentenced to life imprisonment for the first murder and received the death penalty for the second. 好的，同学们记得要找到这篇文章的话，只要打 Ronnie Lee Lee Garner Gardner，在这个 Wikipedia 就可以找到这篇文章。这是影片。Ronnie Lee Garner 1961 to 2010 was an American felon who received the death penalty for murder in 1985 and was executed by a firing squad by the state of Utah. In 1984, he killed a bartender during a robbery in Salt Lake City, and the next year killed an attorney in an unsuccessful escape attempt. He was sentenced to life imprisonment for the first murder and received the death penalty for the second. 以上就是今天的 vocabulary of the day， 谢谢各位同学观赏。